and enjoy our practice. So just stand on your mats. Now for some of you, you haven't stood on your mat for a while, that's absolutely fine. For others, this is your third or fourth class of the week. Great. But we all start from the same place of bringing ourselves into the room. Our minds might be all over the place, jumping around. I know a lot of people have a lot of worries at the moment. Leave them outside the room. You've committed this hour for you, your body and your mind. And it's so important that you take this time just for you. We have to think about other people all the time. But for this 60 minutes, you can just focus on yourself, bringing your mind and body together. Feeling your shoulders come down away from your ears. Feeling the piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. Feel your toes are spread on your mat. Your thighs are lifted. Your butt's released. Your abs are engaged. Pull them in, pull them in, pull them in. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. Your chin is level. Piece of string's pulling you up to the ceiling. And bring your hands together in front of you and take a deep breath in as you take your arms up, up, up. And exhale, and arms down and wide. And again, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Feeling the stretch up, feel your ribs lift. And exhale, take your arms wide. And keep this going, feel the breath. And exhale. And keep this going, really feeling the stretch up. Feet firmly placed on the ground, arms out as wide as you can make them. And 4 more, feeling that stretch up. Feel the space coming in between your ribs. Feel your shoulders drop down away from your ears. And 3. Feel how good it feels to get the breath into your body. So our minds and bodies come together united with our breath. 1 more. It brings a clarity to our mind. And arms down, shoulders down, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. Now take your hands onto the top of your head and just give the top of your head a rub. And then the side of your head, just give it a rub here. And just rub away any tension, any stress. Allowing the breath to be deep in your body and allowing that spotlight to be above you, not to show you out to the world, so you can just focus on yourself. And then let those hands drop to your jaw and just give your jaw a rub. And then the back of your neck, just rub there. You can hold a lot of tension here. And then take your thumb and your first fingers and give your ears a rub. And then carry on round the top part of your ear, all the way round. And now just take one hand and place it in between your eyebrows and just press there, in between your eyebrows. And then let your arms go down, shoulders down, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. Feel how strong you feel standing here. Your toes are spread, you're pushing into the mat. At the same time, you're lifting up through your legs, your abs are engaged, your shoulders are down. And look round to your right. And breathe in, exhale and left. And right. And left. And right. We're not owls. Your neck won't go all the way around, but it feels good just to release it and allow that neck to turn. And come back to center. Bring your chin down towards your chest. Take your hands behind your ears and just apply gentle pressure. Elbows back, breathe. And then look up to the ceiling, elbows back, look up to the ceiling. And look forward. Take the left hand down, take the right arm up and place it over your head and bring your head over, letting your shoulders drop. Very easy for the shoulder to come up and for you to move your body over. And come back and go over to the other side, bringing your ear over, shoulder down. And come back up. Let your arms go down and let your head roll round. Once one way, once the other. And again. One way and then the other. And then look forward, take your arms up above your head, interlock your fingers and push your arms up. Feel that stretch up, shoulders down. And push forward. And take your hands behind you, interlock your fingers, lift up your arms. Chest lifted, abs engaged. And then come down, roll your shoulders round. Give your hands a good shake. And then your elbows to your elbows and all the way through. And let your arms come down by your side. Take a deep breath in, reach up for the sky and bring your arms back. And up and back and up. And take your arms back as far as they'll go. Up and back. Now really pushing through your feet. So you're lifting up your arms. Again, that space between your ribs. And back. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come down, shoulders down. Just let your top part of your body just go. Just roll your shoulders round. Just let your shoulders drop. And then let your arms go round. And then you turn through your waist. And allow that spine to turn. And lose yourself in this movement. You're giving your nervous system a really nice squeeze. It needs it. It needs that. It's like exercising your nervous system, your spine. And another 6. Enjoy the feeling through your waist as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back and roll your shoulders round. Then take your hands onto your hips and push your right hip out. Push your butt back to the left and forward. Again, just releasing all the way through your lower back, just moving your body. Just isolating from here to here, moving this part, not your shoulders, And it's just getting into that lower back and the other way. That's it. And then give your hips a shake from side to side. Now, just feel you're standing on both feet. Feel how already you can lift up through your thighs, your abs are engaged, your chest is lifted, your shoulders are down. You can feel that piece of string pulling up to the ceiling. You feel your lungs are open. So you can really breathe into your lungs. Your heart is open, so you can really, really allow your heart to work to its full capacity. You can allow your lungs to be completely open, working to their full capacity. As soon as we go into ourselves, oh, it's cold, it's miserable, we do this, we can't can't allow enough oxygen into our bodies. And it's so tempting to do this. So enjoy this feeling of opening up, allowing your body to work, taking your arms up above your head. Feel like you have a box up above your head, shoulders down, and come right up onto your toes. Find that balance, abs engaged, shoulders down, push against that box. Chin away from your chest and come down, bend your knees and just come into chair so that you're just standing but with your butt tucked in. Very easy to tuck the butt out. Butt tucked in, abs engaged. And then take your hands onto your knees and look forward. So feel the quads are working, your tailbone's dropping, your abs are engaged. Now place your ribs onto your knees and hang down. So your knees are still bent, you're hanging down. Now if your back is pulling at all, keep your hands on your knees. Otherwise, just keep your knees bent and just allow that feeling of hanging down. Only gradually straighten your legs if that feels okay for you. And then bend your knees and slowly come up. Take your arms up above your head again. Feel that stretch up, push against that box. Come right up onto your toes. Abs engaged, shoulders down, breathe. And then come down, bend your knees and place your hands on your knees again. That's it, look forward, abs engaged, shoulders down. And then place your ribs onto your thighs and hang down again. And then only when you're ready, straighten up your legs as much as you can. Now, if you feel slightly Christmassy and slightly creaky, don't worry. Only straighten up as much as is right for you. If you need to put books, cushions, whatever you've got, blocks in front of you to put your hands on, please do. Now you're here, just take your hands and place them around your elbows. And hang down your hands around your elbows. Feel that stretch down and go around side to side, side to side. And then take your hands back to the floor, back to blocks, back to cushions, whatever you've got, and look forward. Pushing your sitting bones up into the air, looking forward. And take the gaze back to your knees. Breathe in, exhale, look forward again. Feel that stretch through your spine. Push your sitting bones up into the air. Breathe in, exhale, look back to your knees. And one more time, take a deep breath in, exhale, look forward. And then take the gaze back to your knees. Bend your knees. Now, if you need to place your hands on your knees and walk up, please do. Otherwise, slowly come up. Take your hands, interlock your fingers. Push your arms up. Shoulders down. And come over into half moon. Feel that stretch. Arms interlocked, pushing away. and come back up. Breathe in, exhale, over to the other side. Breathe in, exhale, come up and push forward. Feel that stretch through the backs of your shoulders. Good. And then take your hands behind you, interlock your fingers. Feel that stretch behind you. And take your arms and take them over. Now, if that feels too much, bend your knees and place your hands on your knees. And then bend your knees, slowly come back up. Release your arms, take your arms, lift up the air. Feel the stretch up as you bring your hands together, shoulders down. Hands into church spire. And go over into half moon, feeling the stretch over. Opening up your ribs and breathe in. Exhale, come back up. And go over to the other side. Breathe in, exhale and up. If you have any kind of back issues, please place your hands into the small of your back like this. Otherwise, go back, look back. Any juniors on, you can go all the way back, go into a flip if you want. And come back up. Take your arms out, look down one arm, look down the other. And come forward, eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Now if your back is pulling at all, place your hands on your knees and come down to the floor. Put your hands onto blocks, onto books. Now really go with your breath. Feel that you're folded over your hips, can lengthen through your back, letting your head drop. And lift up one heel, lift up the other heel. Coming right up onto your toes. And then bend your knees, come all the way down. And push back up. And down. And push back up. And again, come down. And push back up. Now take your hands, take them all the way around the back of your legs and bring your forehead down towards below your knees, pulling on the backs of your legs. Pull on the backs of your legs, breathe. Pushing your sitting bones up into the air. Now you'll feel a stretch through your spine, through your shoulders. Hold it for another 3 deep breaths. And bend your knees, push through your feet, and slowly, slowly come up. Take your arms up above your head, and arms down, and roll your shoulders round. Now we're going to come down onto all fours. So come into child's pose. On your mat. So come down. Now, if you're feeling stiff through your quads, through your back, place cushions here in between your calf and your hamstrings. And put cushions, whatever you've got, blocks, up here. If you've got a yoga roll and you want to put it there, please do. As you sink back, forehead onto your mat. Arms forward. Breathing. Stretching your arms forward. Forehead on your mat. Butt down. Now feel that stretch. Breathing in, exhaling. Allowing your mind just to be focusing on what is happening right now this minute. Your forehead is in touch with either the floor or your cushions, whatever you've got, your blankets.
Very comforting to have your forehead in touch with something. Your arms are stretched out, your fingers are spread. Now just sway side to side in this position. Side to side. And then take your arms, take them round to your right hand side with your head in between your arms, and take your left arm on top of your right. Take another deep breath here. And as you exhale, take your left arm round with your head in between. Let your right arm follow and place your right arm onto your left hand. And then allow those arms to go over to the other side, head in between your arms. Take another deep breath here and allow those arms to float over to the other side, placing your right arm on your left. And then come back to center. Stretch out your arms. Push your butt back. Really feel the stretch as you stretch your arms as much as possible, as much as you can, your butt pushing back. And come up onto all fours, but your arms are further forward. And push your butt back. And up. And back. You can feel the stretch through your spine. And up. And back. Up. And back. And another 4. 3, 2, and 1. And come back into child's pose. Stretch your arms away. Now push your hands into your mat and lift up your spine, lift up your head. So you're pushing your hands into your mat, you're just lifting up your spine and your head. And come back down. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up your spine, lift up your head again. And down. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, lift up your spine, lift up your head. And come back down. And then come up onto all fours. Now find your abs. Zip them in and up. Feel like zipping up that ridiculously low zip to ridiculously high, or you're sipping up a drink. But those abs zip up. So not hanging out. No soggy backs. No backs are going down, around. Your back is straight. Your abs are just engaging. Now fill in with up cat. So take a deep breath in. You're pulling up your abs and you're taking your spine up, up, up. Taking the gaze to your tummy. Pulling in your tummy muscles. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down and look up. Push through your chest. Breathe. And take a deep breath in. Exhale and up. Pulling in your tummy muscles. And breathe in. Exhale down and look up. And keep this going. Zipping up. And down. And up. And down. And just one more time, really go in with the breath. Pulling in your tummy muscles. And down. And then coming back to center, knees wide, push your butt back. Feel the stretch forward. You can move from side to side, you know, and just get that stretch. Really feel the movement, just get really comfortable. Feel your arms stretching forward. You can move your shoulders slightly. Allow the breath to be deep. Take another 3 deep breaths here. Well done. And then when you're ready, come up onto all fours again. Well done. Knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Now take your right leg out for core strength pose. Now lift up that leg, abs engaged, and take your left arm out. Now core strength pose, really important. Good. Lift up the leg, left arm out. Breathe. 8, 7, 6. Stretch the heel away as much as you can. Really raise the arm, look forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. And the other side, lift up your left leg. Lift it up, stretch it away from you, and take your right arm out. Stretch that left leg away. Now really feel that glute is working. You can feel it right here, working away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Find those tummy muscles. Make sure they're pulling in and up. Now take your right leg back. Push it away from you. Feel that stretch back. Keep your arms on your mat. And allow that right leg to turn in a circle. Let it go round in a circle. As big a circle as you can do using your glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now stretch that leg away from you and lift it up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that knee in and push back, letting that glute recover. Breathe. And come back up. Keep your hands on your mat and let the left leg go out. So the left leg is stretching away from you. Stretched away, keep it lifted up and circle it round. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let that leg go up and down. 8. Really using that glute, taking it as high as you can, not lifting your hip. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come down. Let yourself go back, breathing in, exhaling. And then come up onto all fours. Abs engaged. Feel your spine is in a straight line. Take the right leg, take it up into the air, and this time bend it at the knee. Hip staying down, pushing the foot up into the air. And take the left arm off. Hold it. Arm up, knee up. Very easy for the knee to start coming down. Mine was then. Push it up. Feel, you've got to feel those glutes engaged. Abs are engaged as well. Don't let your spine sink. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. Breathing in. Exhaling. And the other side. Take the left leg. Lift it up. Now don't let the hip come up like this. Straight up. Hip down. Foot up. And the right arm out. If it feels too much to take the right arm out, leave it on the ground. Now use your glutes. Abs engaged. Now no saggy spines. Right engaged in here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back down. Now, take the right leg up and leave the arms on the floor, hands on the floor. Now, feel that that right leg is as far as you can go without lifting the hip. And then push the heel up into the air as though you're trying to knock a nail into the sky. For 8, really using those glutes. Abs are engaged. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now don't let this foot come down. Don't let the knee come down onto the floor. We're just going to slide it in and up. So the knee's not actually going to touch the floor. In and up. For 8. And up. Don't let your back sag. Keep your gaze forward so your neck is in line with the spine. 6. That's it. No saggy backs. 5. Well done, everyone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back down. Breathing in. Exhaling. You can really feel that through your glute. Abs engaged. And take the other side. Left leg. Lift it up. Breathe. That's it. Hip down. And feel like you're going to knock a nail into the sky with your heel. Not just using the glute, not lifting the hip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let the knee come in and up, not letting the knee come to the floor. Strengthening for your glutes, also stretching your glutes. Another 8, 7, really feel those glutes working as they go up. 6, your abs are engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back down. And take your knees wide, big toes together, push your butt back. Take your arms forward and breathe. Now really feel those arms as far forward as you can take them. Your butt is back, your body's sinking down in between your legs. Take another 3 deep breaths here. Now some of you will be getting an enormous stretch through your lower back here. Now appreciate it, go with it, but don't overstretch. If you want to bring your arms down by your side like this, please do. Whatever feels better for you. One more deep breath here again. Do move if you need to, transferring your weight from side to side. And then when you're ready, just come up and take yourself over onto your back into ball. Wrapping your arms round. Now feel that lovely feeling of being on your back. That's it, well done. Shoulders down, knees in. Wrapping your arms around as much as you can. Take another couple of deep breaths here, noticing how the stretch is through your shoulders. Obviously, you're folded over your hips, so do what you can do. I know some of you have hip problems. Knees into your chest. You're also using your biceps and your triceps here as you wrap your arms around. Every time you exhale, try and empty your tummy as much as possible. Even if your tummy is a little bit Christmassy, a little bit lockdown-ish, let's face it, that's fine. It's just allowing the stretch into your body. And then let the left leg go down to the floor and keep the right leg up, knee to shoulder. Breathing in, exhaling. Now feel like you have a weight on that left hip. You're bringing the right knee in, popping it down on the outside of your ribs. Now appreciate the stretch through your glutes. We've just been working all the way through it, and it goes right into your spine. Use your biceps and your triceps, shoulders down. And then let this leg go down to the floor. If you want to just lift it up first, please do. Pull in your tummy muscles. And then take the other leg, lift it up and wrap it round. Really feel that knee to shoulder pose. If your leg is pressing down on your ribs, take it to the side so that you can still breathe deeply. Really, so you just go wherever's right for you. Some of you might need a strap to hold on to your knee. That's fine. Whatever's right for you. Another 3 deep breaths. And then let that leg go back down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And as you exhale, lift up both legs. Take your hands around your ankles and push your knees out to the side. Breathe. And then bring your knees in. Let the left leg go down to the ground again. Keep the right leg up, but keep the heel away from the back of your legs. Take your arms out to the side in a T position and let the right leg go over to the right hand side. Now, you can place your hand onto the knee to help it come down to the ground. You can place your other hand onto that hip if you want to feel the hip pushing back onto the left hand side. Otherwise, take the arm out to the side and look down the left arm. This left hip will roll slightly, but just feel as though someone's pushing it back down. And then your right is going down as much as possible. Take another couple of deep breaths here. And then lift up this right leg and take it over to the other side, letting the foot drop to the ground. Look down your right arm. Feel that stretch all the way through. Looking down the opposite arm. Again, breathe. So this, if you have sciatica, if you have a sore lower back, this is the absolute stretch for all the way through your IT band, which runs from here around to here. Stretching it all, looking down your right arm. Breathing. Take another 3 deep breaths. And lift up this leg and let that leg go back down to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then breathe in and take your arms up above your head and take them over your head. As you exhale, stretch your arms away from you. Stretch your heels away from you. That's it. Lovely feet coming into my screen. That's perfect. Really stretching away. And let it go. Breathing in. Exhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch away. And let it go. And take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, stretch, stretch, stretch away. And let it go. Bring your arms back down by your side. And lift up your left leg. Bend it at the knee. And let the left leg go over to the left side. Letting the knee come down, looking down your right arm. That's it. Excellent. Again, making sure that this hip will roll, but not too much. And this knee's going down as much as possible, taking the right arm out, looking down the right arm. Turns into a neck posture as well. Breathing in, exhaling. Good. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up this leg. Take it over to the other side, allowing that stretch through your glutes, looking down the opposite arm. Breathe. Really feeling the stretch through, all the way through. And again, those of you with sciatica, those of you with tight IT bands, this will be the absolute stretch for you. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back up and let that leg go back down to the ground. Once again, take your arms, take them up above your head, stretch your arms away, stretch your heels away. And then bring your arms back, take them out to the side, lift up your right leg, bend to the knee. Take the right leg over to the right hand side with the knee bent. Look down your left arm. Take a deep breath in, exhale, come up and look down your right arm, letting the knee go over to the other side. Keep the knee bent. Breathe in, exhale, lift up that leg using that outer thigh strength. Take it over to the right hand side, look down your left arm. And lift up and go over to the other side, look down your right arm. And come back up and let that leg go back down to the floor. And then, if you squiggle down your mat like I have, come back up your mat, lift up your left leg, take it over to your left side, looking down your right arm. Breathe in, exhale, lift up, go over, look down your left arm. Breathe in, exhale, lift up, look down your right arm. And breathe in, exhale, lift up, look down your left arm. And one more time, breathe in, exhale, lift up and look down your right arm. And lift up this leg using that inner thigh strength and let that leg go back down to the ground. Bring your arms down by your side, take a deep breath in, exhale, stretch your arms over your head, stretch your heels away from you and bring your arms back down by your side. Now make sure again that you're comfortable on your mat, make sure that your abs are engaged and you're pushing your spine down and let your legs go back down. Sorry, I just brought my knees up to make sure I was comfortable on my mat. A lot of you have copied me, Sorry, that was my mistake. And also just making sure that everything is in place. Okay, so just make sure that your spine is comfortable, can feel as much of it as possible on the mat. You might have a gap here, but just as much as possible on the mat. Now lift up your right leg, lift it as straight as possible, keeping the left leg live. Take your hands around that right leg and bring your toes down towards you. Now if you have a strap, a dog lead, a dressing gown cord, whatever you've got to place round your foot, please do. If it feels at all unstable lifting up, please use a strap of some kind. Doesn't matter if it's a dog lead. And push that foot up into the air. Now let go and take your arms out to the side. Feel that stretch up and let the leg go over to the right hand side. Look down your left arm. Go as far as you can, looking down your left arm. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up this leg and take it over to the other side. Again, just as far as you can today. Looking down the right side, breathing. Feeling the stretch all the way through. Another couple of deep breaths. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up this leg. Now you're using all this part of your leg and take it over to the side. Look down the opposite arm. Use your strap if you need to. And breathe in. Exhale, lift it up. Now you're using that inner thigh strength. And in my screen it looks like there's a load of flags waving at me, which is so nice. Look down your right arm. Keep both arms on the floor. Don't take your arms with you. And breathe in. Exhale. Come up and over. And up and over. Looking down the opposite arm. And then lift up this leg up into the air. Make sure your spine is nicely on the ground and circle this leg round. Circle it round. Do hold on to the strap if you need to. That's it. Now, any clunky hips, please small circles at the top like this. 8. If your back is taking over, small circles at the top. Use your tummy muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And bring that knee in, knee to shoulder. Really using that leg, using your abs, breathing all the time. And let that leg go back down to the floor. And take a deep breath in. Exhale. And lift up the left leg. Take your toes down towards you. Push your foot up. Breathe. Really feel that stretch. Use your strap, your dog lead, whatever you've got. Push the foot up into the air. Arms out to the side. And let that leg go over to the left hand side. As far as it can go. Feeling the stretch through your inner thigh. Look down your right arm. And breathe into the stretch. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up that leg and take it over to the other side. Feeling the stretch through the glute. Keeping the left shoulder on your mat. Don't let the shoulders come off. Doesn't matter if the leg's down here, 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 wherever is right for you. Look down the opposite arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Take it over. And breathe in. Exhale. Lift it up and over. Looking down the opposite arm. And again, lift it up and over. And up and over. And then come back to centre and turn that leg in a circle. Really feel as far as you can go. Pull in your tummy muscles as you do so. 8, 7, I love this bit. All the legs waving at me. 6, looks super. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that knee in, knee to shoulder. Breathing in, exhaling. And let that leg go back down to the ground. Stretch your legs away, stretch your arms away. And bring your arms back down by your side. Now, take your hands and take them underneath your coccyx. Or else place a cushion there. If you'd rather put a cushion there, please do. You can put blocks there just to raise your coccyx up off the ground. And then take your knees off. Now I know your knuckles stick into you, but just go with it and lift up your legs. And then just bend your knees and push your legs up. Down and up. Really stretching those legs away from you. 5, 4, well done. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep those legs up in the air. Now for some of you, just small circles here. We're going to circle our legs. For others, big, wide, sweeping circles. So whatever's right for you now, as your legs go low, pull those tummy muscles in. Now, if your back is pulling at all, please just focus on your tummy muscles. Pulling in. Do not do wide sweeping circles if your back is taking over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Really using those tummy muscles. Take your hands away. You'll feel that your knuckles are no longer in your back. Pull your knees in. Knee into ball. Every time you exhale, empty your belly a bit. Pulling in your tummy muscles so you can really make room for those knees to come in. Using your shoulders, using your spine. And then take your feet away from the back of your legs. Take your arms out to the side. And let your knees go over to the right hand side. Look down your left arm. And come up and go over to the other side. Looking down your right arm. Crooked branch. Well done. Really good this twist. Very good for tummies as well, these twists. And come back up. And just wrap your arms around one more time. And then we're going to come up into a sitting position. So come in to a cross-legged sitting position. Now, if you need to sit up on blocks, please do. Sit up on a cushion. If you have a yoga roll, do sit up on a yoga roll. And just sit comfortably in a cross-legged position. Not a tight cross-legged position. Push yourself up from behind, abs engaged. Pull in your toe muscles, shoulders down. Good. Bring your hands together and take a deep breath in as you take your arms up, up, up. And arms out. And again. Arms up and out. And one more time, arms up and out. That's it. If your knees are hurting at all, don't, just sit with long legs. Now, take your arms out and wrap your arms around you. So you're giving yourself a hug. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, open up. And take your arms out and behind you. So we're opening up, ready for whatever's going to be thrown at us. And give yourself a hug. Nurture yourself. Really feel that you can really, really look after yourself. You can hug yourself. And open up. Feel that stretch out. Opening up to the world. And in. And out, and two more, in, and out, and one more, in, and opening up your heart, opening up your chest, and out. And then bring your hands together, take a deep breath in, take your arms up, and out, and place your hands behind you and lift your chest up to the sky. And come back up and take your arms up and fold forwards. Now some of you will be able to get your head straight on the ground. Other ones will be here. Don't worry. Go. Yeah, I know. I can see you. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. You go to whatever's right for you. It's that fold over the hips. And come back up. Place your hands on your knees. And allow your breath to be deep. Feel your chest is lifted. Piece of strings pulling you up to the ceiling, feeling your shoulders drop down, away from your ears. Feeling your abs are engaged, your knees are dropping down to the side. Notice how deep your breath is. And notice how you've only just focused on you and the postures and your breath for the last 60 minutes. Not indulgent, not selfish. A necessity of life to bring your mind and body together using your breath. Brings a clarity into your mind. To be able to live your life in the present moment and really focus on what you're doing right now this minute. Breathing in, exhaling. Take a couple more deep breaths. And enjoy this feeling of the calmness and tranquility that the movements of yoga have brought into your body. And thank you very much for joining me for Thursday morning yoga practice. Thank you very, very much. Well done. I hope you feel really nicely stretched.